Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Canny Crystals, the podcast. I hope that you're all well. As you know by now, my name is Mart, I am your host, and this week I actually got myself back into the swing of life. I went down the office a few times this week actually with my little baby in tow. Francesca Amber very kindly sent me this amazing baby harness from Tula. So I walked out to my office with him in the pram and then I popped him in the harness and I was good to go. I did a tarot reading, I packed some orders, and I even sat in the office communal area and had a cuppa while he slept. It was absolutely dreamy, if I'm honest. I finally feel like I'm getting a little bit of normality back after that huge period of adaptation. I had some time this week while he slept on us as well. I had him up over my shoulder, and I just looked at him and started crying. Like a mad person, in fact, I was absolutely sobbing. But it made me reflect on what I've wanted for so long now and how this journey all unfolded just as I wanted to, exactly how I imagined it. If you haven't heard how all this happened, go back and listen to episode 119. But yes, I sat in reflection thinking about, how I'd got to this point in my life. And, I now pretty much have everything that I've ever dreamed of. The house is still en route, don't get us wrong. But everything else is just perfect right now. It's absolute perfection. I started to think of how my life might have unfolded had I have still been working in the NHS. Like if my granddad hadn't have passed away and, I'd never had that drive to get up and make something of my life. And it made me think about getting specific with the universe and what that actually meant to me. Because, if you're an avid listener of the pod, you'll know that I'm quite vocal about what I want, and I truly believe in my heart of hearts that I have everything I have in my life right now because of getting specific enough and asking for exactly this, and then working towards it to make it happen. So for this week's episode, I thought I would talk about how to get specific with your goals and your dreams. So many of you message me weekly asking how they know what to manifest in their lives. And that really is all down to you, because it's pointless me saying the more common things that people want, like, more money or a loving relationship. If those areas of your life pose no issues for you, you're not going to want them. So this episode is going to be all about how to get specific, what crystals we can use to do this, and what this means for our manifestation power. So we're going to dive deep into the heart of desire. We're going to explore not just what we want, but also how to define and actually get the essence of our truest aspirations. So the question, what do you desire? I'm going to call this episode this as well. What do you desire? This question, it sounds quite simple on the surface, but when you think about it, it invites us into the depths of our being. It urges us to get specific, to uncover, to articulate the dreams that we want to manifest in our lives. But not only that, it also allows us to discover the paths that lead us to the clarity and specificness needed to bring our deepest desires to life. So let's discuss the power of specificness in terms of manifestation, because the law of attraction teaches us that to manifest our desires, we have to, not only ask the universe for what we want, but we have to be crystal clear about it. No pun intended. The universe responds to this specificness like a GPS system, like your sat-nav, needing exact coordinates to reach a destination. Like, it's no point in me saying that I want to go to the seaside if in actual fact, I wanted to go into town. It's responding to the fact that I'm being so specific about where I want to get to. So it's crucial, because it acts as a beacon. It's guiding the energy of our intentions through all the vast possibilities of the cosmos, to materialize our exact desires in front of us. So when you're specific, you activate such a powerful frequency to the universe. It's like tuning into a radio station almost. The clearer the frequency, the better it is that you're going to receive that message or that music that you're going to listen to. I mean, I'm probably talking to you older lot right now, oi oi, but for you younger lot, before digital radio, we had to tune a little dial or a knob and, tune into a radio frequency. And if you didn't get it just right, you would just hear the music over the top of lots of crackling white noise. So the more specific you are, the clearer your intention will be. But how do we uncover these desires that lie beneath layers of societal expectations, fear, and doubt? I've got a 3-step process that I use when doing this. So step 1 is self-reflection. So begin with introspection, look inside, look what's going on. And journaling can be such a powerful tool here. So I want you to ask yourself, what brings me joy? What have I longed for but never pursued? And just allow your imagination a roam without boundaries. Just grab a pen and a notepad or a journal, it doesn't need to be now, but some point a day, and just answer those 2 questions. What brings me joy? And what have I longed for but never gone after? Step 2 is all about visualization. So at some point today, just close your eyes, visualize your ideal day, your life in 5 years or even a decade from now. What are you doing? Who are you with? Where are you? Because visualization not only helps in getting specific, but it also ignites that emotional connection to your desires. And that's really, really powerful when it comes to manifestation. Step 3 is the why. So for every desire, ask yourself, why do I want this? I talk about this in my goal setting workshop. It's pointless writing a goal saying, I want to lose 10 pounds by the summer, because there's no why behind it. There's no emotional drive. You could say that you want £1 million or a brand new house, but they're just wishes. Understanding the underlying reasons, that's going to add depth. It's going to add commitment to your desires, and it's going to help you achieve those goals. For example, it's not just about, the house, but the feeling of security and the feeling of family that house represents. So it's not just about the money, but what you'll be able to do with it and how much time freedom you'll have because of not having to work, being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want. So I'm here to tell you to get specific. And this step is so important because it really allows you to tap into that raw emotion and express those feelings of what it physically means to you. Then moving swiftly on from that, another way to get specific on your manifestations is through crafting your manifestation blueprint. So with clarity on what you desire, it's time for you to create your manifestation blueprint. And what I mean by that is to detail your desires. So write down your desires in as much detail as possible. I know I did an episode really early on in the podcast all about scripting. It works wonders because you're allowing yourself and your inner feelings and your mind and everything else, you're allowing all of that to express what you truly want in your life with ultimate clarity. Okay? So if it's a job, for example, what's the position? What's the environment? Where do you work? What's the salary? What's the impact this has on your life? Who are your colleagues? Create those vision boards as well, because it doesn't have to be a huge in-depth corkboard that you cut out 100 images from magazines and whack them onto it. It can be as simple as finding one image that represents exactly what you want and setting that as your phone wallpaper, because that's going to be such a powerful shift for you, because you're going to see that image 200, maybe 300 times a day subconsciously. Visual aids can be so powerful. A vision board with images and words that represents your desires can then serve as a daily reminder and motivator for why it is that you want that specific goal. Affirmations is another way. So craft affirmations that resonate with your specific desires. Repeat them daily. Write them down, put them on post-it notes, stick them on your phone wallpaper, stick them on post-it notes in your car, put them on your desk, write them down on a journal so that when you open your journal, it's on every top of every page. Affirmations are going to reinforce your desires to the universe and to your subconscious mind. Manifestation isn't just about asking. It's about aligning your energy with your desires. So take heed of your mindset. Look internally, cultivate that positive mindset and believe in the possibility of your desires coming to fruition. Emotional alignment is so powerful here because emotions fuel manifestation. So I want you to feel all the joy, the gratitude, and the excitement of having your desires fulfilled, even before they materialize in this world. And then don't forget to take that action. Take inspired action towards your desires. The universe loves cooperation. It's not going to do 99% of the work while you just kick back and do 1%. It wants 50% input. Your actions signal your commitment and your readiness to receive. And then there's also navigating challenges, because the path to manifestation will be met with challenges. It'll be met, with doubts, fears, and impatience. But that's fine. We'll get over them. Overcoming doubts and fears is all about recognizing these as part of the journey, but then using them as indicators of what may need healing or what may need some further clarity. And then just remember to have that patience and trust, because manifestation takes time. Cultivate patience and trust in the universe's timing. Everything happens for a reason with divine timing. Remember that. Everything arrives at the perfect moment. And then, would it really be me if I didn't mention this? But to get specific on our goals and manifest our deepest desires, crystals are going to help us to serve as powerful allies. So their unique vibrations and their energies, that's going to help us clarify our intentions. It's going to amplify our manifestation efforts, and it's going to support us in achieving our objectives. So I've wrote down here in my notes for today's episode, 5 popular crystals for clarity and manifestation that we all will more than likely have lying around. So number 1 is clear quartz. It's known as the master healer. Clear quartz will amplify energy and thought, as well as the effect of other crystals. So it's going to bring that clarity to your intentions, and that's going to help it, get easier to get specific about your goals. So if you have a clear quartz, just hold it whilst meditating on your goals, visualize your desires in great detail, and just allow the crystal to amplify your intentions and your clarity. Number 2 is citrine. So citrine is the stone of abundance, creativity, personal power. So that's going to be particularly useful for manifesting prosperity and success. It's going to help clarify your goals. It's going to boost your self-esteem and motivation. So what I do is I place my citrine on my desk. You can put one in your workspace, wherever it is. If you don't work at a desk, that's going to attract abundance and success. And I use citrine during goal setting sessions just to enhance my clarity and my determination. Number 3 is amethyst. Amethyst promotes wisdom and spiritual growth. So that's going to help in calming the mind, providing that clarity, making it easier to identify and focus on your true goals. So even just keeping an amethyst near your bed or in your meditation space to enhance your intuition and clarity, that's going to really, really help you get clear. So meditate with it to deepen your understanding of your desires and to kind of receive guidance on your path. Which way are you meant to turn? Who are you meant to go to? What are you meant to say? It'll all help you with that guidance. Number 4 is pyrite. So pyrite is a stone of action. It's all about vitality, willpower, and luck. It's encouraging you to overcome fears and to take action towards your goals. It's also known for attracting wealth and abundance, as we know. But I just want you to carry pyrite as a reminder of your strength and your capabilities in life, because pyrite can really serve as an emotional kind of motivational boost when working towards manifesting your specific goals. And then the last one that I've got wrote down here is number 5, which is tiger's eye. So tiger's eye combines earth energy with the energies of the sun to create a high vibrational state. So it's known for its ability to enhance confidence and focus. That's going to help you to become more specific in your goal setting. So you could wear tiger's eye jewelry to keep its grounding and focused energy with you throughout the day, especially in situations where you need to make clear decisions or set specific goals. So all I'll say is the same as last week's episode, carry them with you, keeping these crystals close by in your pocket or your purse. That can serve as a constant reminder of your goals. That's going to help you to, get clear on your intentions and stay laser focused with them as well. But you can also journal with your crystals. So place crystals around you while journaling about your goals, because their energy can enhance your clarity and it can also inspire insights that are related to your aspirations. And then you can also hold your chosen crystal or place it in front of you during a meditation. You can focus on your breath and visualize your goals in as much detail as possible, just allowing that crystal to enhance the clarity and power of your visualization. And then new moon rituals is another way to use your crystals. So the new moon is a powerful time for setting intentions. So hold a ritual with your crystals, write down your specific goals and your desires. And then place your crystals on your written intentions overnight to charge them with your aspirations. If you don't know where to start with new moon rituals, come and join us in Manifest with Mart over at cannycrystalsacademy.co.uk. You'll get a 7-day free trial, and then it's just £10 a month. You get access to a full online community similar to Facebook with all the other members. we go live every full moon and every new moon, so every 2-week period, and we do work relating to that specific moon to help you get the most out of it. So by incorporating these crystals and all these practices like the new moon rituals into your goal setting and your manifestation efforts, you're going to then harness the energies to not only clarify what you truly desire, but also to amplify your ability to achieve your specific goals. Just remember, the key is to engage with these crystals intentionally. It's all about the intention here. Just allow their vibrations to resonate with your own, and that's going to guide you towards realizing your deepest desires. Remember that, being specific in your desires, that's going to set the stage for their manifestation, because it's all about getting clear, getting specific, and aligning your energy with what you truly want in life. So as I said at the start, what do you desire? That's not just a question, it's an invitation to delve into the depths of your being, to unearth and bring forth the dreams that lie within you, that are just waiting to be realized. So dream big, be specific, and watch as the universe conspires to turn your desires into a reality. So just to finish today, I'd just like to do a quick visualization with you. You don't need to close your eyes for this one. You can do if you want. Some might want to get comfortable, close their eyes, put candles around them, really set that intention, put crystals around them and everything. But I just want you to mainly focus on my voice more than anything else today. And I just want you to see what comes up in your head. You might want to get a pen and paper, a journal at the end. You might just want to listen to this as you work. You might be on a walk right now. But just find a comfortable, quiet place where, you can either sit, walk, or lie down without interruption. And just allow yourself to take 3 deep, slow breaths right now. And I just want you to inhale peace and possibility, and just exhale any tension or any confusion that you might be holding on to. And I want you to just allow yourself to daydream. Just imagine yourself walking on a path through a lush, vibrant forest. And you can feel that air around you. It's fresh and invigorating. And it's filled with that woodland scent of pine and earth. And with every step you take, you feel more and more grounded and more connected to your inner self. And as you walk, you come to a bit of an open clearing. Okay, so it's like a big grassy area, and it's bathed in sunlight. And in the center of this clearing is a crystal clear pool of water, and its surface is absolutely smooth and undisturbed. And I just want you to approach that pool and just stand at its edge, looking into its depths. And in this moment, I just want you to ask yourself, what are my true goals? What do I desire to manifest in my life? And just allow these questions to echo in the space around you. And those questions are going to start to send ripples across the surface of the pool. And as that water calms again, I want you to look into it deep and see images beginning to form on the surface, because these are the visual representations of your goals. They are clear and they are specific. So just take a moment to quickly observe them. Just notice any details. Is it a new job that you see? Is it a healthy relationship? Is it a sense of peace and fulfillment? Is it joy and abundance? Is it love and romance? Whatever images arise, I just want you to acknowledge them without judgment. And now I want you to imagine yourself reaching into that pool of water and lifting out a stone from the bottom of it. Now that stone represents your commitment to these goals. And I just want you to notice how that stone feels in your hand. So its weight, its texture, and its temperature. That stone is a physical manifestation of your clarity and your intent. So holding your stone, just affirm to yourself aloud if you can, I am clear about my goals. I understand what I truly desire, and I'm committed to bringing these visions into reality. And I just want you to feel the weight of the stone as a reminder of that commitment. And then just to finish off this little visualization, just take a deep breath in and just draw in that clarity and determination. And as you exhale, just gently begin to bring your awareness back to the present moment. And I want you to feel refreshed and focused on your goals, because you now carry with you the clarity and commitment needed to achieve your goals. So that brief visualization, you can come back to this as many times as you want, by the way, but that brief visualization is such a powerful tool to help you get clear and specific about your goals. And, utilizing that calm and focus that it brings to refine and solidify your intentions. Now, sometimes you might see images or things might pop up in your head and you thought, oh, where's that come from? Like, I've never thought of that before. Why is that suddenly popped into my head? I want you to explore that, okay? There might be, some clear goals that came up for you during that visualization that you'd never really thought of before. It might be that you want to, write a book. You might want to start a business. You might want to change jobs. You might want to leave your partner. I mean, I'm not condoning anything, but, there might be certain things that pop up for you. And I just want you to, view those and acknowledge them without judgment. And maybe just explore that and see where that leads you. So I hope that this episode and that little short visualization at the end landed exactly where it needed to today for you all. And I just hope that, it helps you out when trying to get specific and trying to set intentions for your goals. Because it is hard from time to time to articulate what it is that you physically want. But just remember to ask yourself that question at some point today. What do I desire? So just before we finish today's episode, I've got a little bit of exciting news to share with you all. I've started writing my book. My book is going to come out in January 2025. I know that seems like absolutely forever away, but it's 11 months. And I wanted to give myself the opportunity. I mean, it is hard and I'm very, time constricted at the moment with baby and all. But I'm going to do my best, and I've met with a book publisher, and she is going to hold me totally accountable. She's going to do all of the PR. It's going to be available on Audible. It's going to be on Spotify. There's going to be a hardback version of it that comes out as well. But yes, I'm very, very excited. I wrote the synopsis for it a couple of weeks ago, and I have just finished the first chapter, which I am going to go through with her in a meeting in a couple of weeks' time. Very excited for her to give me some comments, give me some feedback. She's done this multiple times herself. She's basically every book that she has published has got to the #1 spot on Amazon. So I'm very, very excited to work with her. She knows her stuff. She's going to keep me accountable, like I say. So I'm going to be writing, I think it's a chapter every 3 weeks. So once all those chapters are finished, obviously there's all the editing, then I'll go through the book and reread it and make sure that that's the message that I wanted to give. But just as a little exclusive to you all, my first book is all going to be about spiritual techniques that have helped me manifest the life that I am living right now. So it's going to be a little bit of an autobiography with some never before told stories in there as well, actually. But it's going to be basically all the different things that you can do to, live your best life through spirituality. My second book, leading on from that, is going to be all about mindset. So it's going to be looking at, imposter syndrome, procrastination. I've got a plan here. There's going to be a third book as well, but I'm not going to release what that's going to be about just yet. I'm going to keep that under wraps because the second book probably won't be out until 2026, 2027. I'm basically just not going to sleep for the next 3 or 4 years. But anyway, just as a reminder as well, I am uploading a new video every Sunday to YouTube, which you can subscribe to for free. Last Sunday, I uploaded a 10-minute meditation for releasing and letting go, which if you are listening to this on Friday, the 23rd of February, is going to be perfect for today's full moon in Virgo. And the feedback that I've had from it has been absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much if you've already watched and done this meditation. If you haven't, head over to YouTube, type Canny Crystals, subscribe for free content every Sunday. If you've enjoyed this episode, please help me out. Leave a rating or a review wherever you're listening to this from. It really does help me out in ways that you wouldn't believe. And I'm not just saying that, it really does push me up the charts, okay? And if you would like any crystals, any spiritual items, or even just some online courses based around manifestation, head to either cannycrystals.co.uk or cannycrystalsacademy.co.uk. Enter the discount code, which is the word podcast. That's podcast, all as one word. And I'll see you all next Friday for another episode. Have a beautiful weekend, guys. Bye.